Good evening. My name is Hannah Sims. I just finished my 5th year in college here, and I'm graduating tomorrow with a Bachelor of Arts in Applied Linguistics TESOL. Like Matt, I'd just like to take a few minutes and share about God's faithfulness during my time here. Last night, I was out walking, and I looked up at the sky and saw that the northern lights were out. And so I went to the edge of town and stood there in silence, watching and waiting. I was waiting for God to speak to me, for the words that he would have me share today. Over the past 5 years, I've come to find that the quiet moments out under the sky are the times that I can hear God the most clearly. And last night was no different. God put one word on my heart: surrender. As I reflected, I realized that my time here at Briercrest, and really my life as a whole, has been a journey of learning to surrender to the one and only God who is faithful and worthy of my complete trust and obedience. 5 years ago, I thought I had come here for just 1 year, to study the Bible before going on to an education degree. So when I came back for a second year, I thought I must really be procrastinating from what God has actually called me to do. That is, by being here, I thought I was procrastinating from getting my education degree in order to be a teacher. But by my 3rd year, I realized that God had called me here to study in the TESOL program, and that he was asking me to surrender the plans I had made for myself and to follow him. I stayed, and although I was actually glad to, I knew it wouldn't be easy. I was shy and had little confidence. I was afraid of being rejected by others, and ironically, I was deathly afraid to teach. On top of that, my parents were going through a divorce, and so emotionally I was in a lot of pain, and I carried that pain from the divorce for way too long. But God used my classes, professors, friends, and experiences to teach me that the pain wasn't mine to carry alone. I could surrender it to the one who has already taken our pain and suffering to the cross. Last summer, I was teaching English in England. I was there for my TESOL internship. And God used this internship to transform my thinking about fear. He taught me that my fear of rejection and lack of confidence was actually selfish on my part, and that it inhibited me from being effective in ministry. When I was fearful, I thought only of my own pride and was incapacitated to act in the ways he was calling me to. God showed me over the course of my internship that my confidence as an individual and as a teacher should be in him. He is the one who is always faithful. He is the one who brought me here for these 5 years. He is the one who gives wisdom to those who ask. And when we are surrendered to him, he is the one who takes us by the hand and guides us. Surrendering my fears means trusting that God is who he says he is, and trusting that he will guide me as I walk in obedience to him. In these last few years, I've not found it easy to always surrender. Sometimes it's been hard to give up the pain of the past and the fear of the future, but God has proven himself so faithful. As I have surrendered, he has transformed me. I'm not the same fearful girl who came here 5 years ago. God has planted me here at Briercrest for this time and has used the people around to teach and change me. And now I'm incredibly blessed to be standing here before you today, graduating, able to testify that the Lord is good and is worthy of our full surrender.